What is up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie Mel back again on my Soapbox channel to give you guys yet another video. And today I'm here to talk to you guys about my new business. I didn't tell you guys what it was yesterday, but I just decided to make up my mind to do something that I feel like it's super easy for me to get started. It's low overhead. I don't really have to spend too much money to literally start tomorrow. So I chose to start an eBay store. So I used to have an eBay store years ago, and I'm going to basically just get back into reselling. So I do this time to time on my own, just as I need to get rid of things. Like when I was moving from my apartment, I sold a lot of things on OfferUp. And in the past, I've sold clothes on eBay, and it was generally really easy for me. So I decided to get back into it. So what I'm about to show you guys today is how I pretty much got started to initiate this business by cleaning out my closet, deciding what I'm willing to sell and what I'm not. I separated stuff that I know for sure that I don't want to sell on eBay, like things that I don't even wear anymore, things that I wouldn't buy, stuff like dingy sweatsuits and things like that have like stains on them. So all of that stuff I'm going to be taking to Goodwill today, and then I'm going to be showing you guys my process of sorting through my closet and organizing my clothes and getting them ready for my eBay store. So yes, so that's what you're going to be seeing in this video. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are interested and excited for this new business journey. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the things, hopefully, that I got from Amazon to get started. I already had most of the things I needed, like lighting. I got some new bags. I probably have some bags down in the storage somewhere that I didn't use for my lingerie business, but I don't know where they are, and I'm not about to go down there and search through the boxes for them. So I got some of those in the mail. I just ordered. What else is needed? I'm also probably going to be taking a trip to Home Depot, or I'm going to go to Joann's, whatever works best to get me some fabric to use as a background for my clothing photos. I think I'm just going to start off by just taking the photos in the room on my floor. I already have good lighting, so I'm pretty confident that I can make it look decent. Another thing to keep in mind as a starting, I kind of want to start how I want to finish. I don't want to have to make too many innovations on the way. Like I remember when I started my business for lingerie, like I started off doing handwritten labels. So that was a whole time consuming thing. Now I already have my thermal printer, so that's not a problem. Literally, I'm going to be able to use my thermal printer with this business as well. I just got some new labels because I want to make SKU numbers for my inventory, so that as I buy things and as my inventory grows larger, I'm not having to go through those growing pains of like some of my stuff being skewed, some of it not. Like I want to start off at the highest level that I can, which required me to do a lot of research. I literally yesterday, all I did was watch videos about YouTube reselling and like the top resellers, people who are making over $100,000 a year doing this business, how they manage to time block. And what I noticed by from everybody who's super professional, who's doing this and making a lot of money, their organization is on point, because you don't want to be losing items. You don't want, I want my storage to be very well organized from the beginning. I'm sure as I go on, because you know the sauce is not really always taught on YouTube. Like they'll teach you certain things, but I have yet to kind of find a video yet, because I'm still going to be searching about like how they do their SKU numbers and things like that, and how they choose to do their organizing. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be sharing with you guys as I learn, because I feel like that's just as important. Being organized allows you to get out your orders quicker, and I just want to develop a really good system. So yeah, enjoy this video. I will come back with another one. I'm not going to overload you guys with everything that I'm doing today. I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing, or what I did yesterday as far as sorting out my closet, so you guys can see me going through everything, seeing what I think is worth selling and what's not. The cool thing about eBay is literally you don't have to buy any inventory at first. You could literally just find things in your house. You can find items. It doesn't have to be clothes. You can sell old shoes. You can go in your garage if you have one. You can go to your storage if you have one. Find stuff that's just sitting around that you don't use anymore. That is literally cash waiting to be cashed in, okay? So as always, you guys, just enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, check out me sorting through my inventory that's going to be going up on my eBay shop. Mwah. Okay, you guys, so here I am from yesterday, sorting through some of my stuff I had already got started. That rack that I have over there, I'm going to be using that to kind of put my stuff on before it goes into photos and getting nice and ready for ship. So basically, I have been thinking about getting rid of a lot of my clothes for a while now, because just by nature, I don't wear my clothes for that long unless it's like something that I really love. But I'm more of a out with the old, in with the new kind of person. So I actually started getting this idea by going to the thrift shop myself. There's a really cool resale place by my house that I might actually try to apply to, just to see if I could get any more knowledge about like popular brands, what people like. Sorry guys, I'm closing the window, so hopefully it's not that noisy. Popular brands that go in person, just get some knowledge about the industry that I'm in. I think that'd be cool, because then I'm not just getting a job strictly for the pay, which is most likely pretty low. I'm going to gain experience, and just get some knowledge, so that when I am out looking for things, I know what sells, I know what people like. And then if I ever want to have like a sale in the area or do local pickups and stuff like that, I can see like in my area what people tend to drop off and what they like to buy. So right now I'm going through pants and things like that. I have a lot of pants that I've outgrown. Just got a little bit thicker, if you know what I mean. So it's like I can't wear all of the pants that I used to wear. And some of them, have stains and stuff from painting and stuff. So if I feel like it's going to be something that I wouldn't want, I'm going to give it away. But my pile for giveaway for Goodwill is actually very, very small. The majority of my things, I'm just going to go ahead and take a chance and put them up on eBay. I'm going to look at it as a learning experience, because I've sold some pretty average things on eBay before. When I was selling before, I didn't have any designer items. I was literally just going through what I had and just posting whatever on eBay. And this was before I was ever thinking of making it a career. It's just something extracurricular that I was doing. I didn't even think of it as like a super money maker like that. But I remember it being lucrative and people buying my things. So, oh, that's a super cute set. Never wore that. Sometimes you get things and then you think it's going to be cute, and it was cute, but it just wasn't that comfortable for me. Like, I don't like feeling like I'm going to be spilling out of my clothes, so that should be cute. I just have a lot of things that I'm excited to see how they do in my shop. I'm excited to curate a shop and hopefully get some return customers who kind of just like my style and the things that I think are cute. I've been going to the thrift store for years. I remember before I even moved to California, when I used to live in Indiana, I would literally go to the thrift store and buy so much stuff. And this is when it was way cheaper. I would probably spend like $50-$60, and I would come back with a huge garbage bag full of stuff. And then I would show my grandma what I bought. So this is something that I really actually enjoy doing. There's something so special about thrifting and then finding gems. I remember like in high school, like I would actively go out and look for like Levi jeans and like, just really quality items, vintage items. And that used to be my style. Like, I used to really like get all types of cute vintage pieces, and vintage was my style. So I'm just excited to get back into it. I slowly have been going back because I just realized that it's not really sustainable for me to buy fast fashion, because a lot of it is trendy, and like after the trend is over, it's like you don't really want to wear it. Like, yeah, it was cute at first. It was cute when you wanted it. Sorry guys, in the video, for some reason my allergies was acting up yesterday, so I had to blow my nose a couple of times. But back to work nonetheless. But yeah, fast fashion is just not really for me. Like, I would buy like a lot of stuff for like vacation, or like I would just go ahead and spend like maybe $200 to get me like a new wardrobe. But then I just noticed like after a while I wasn't really wearing those same items anymore. Like, a lot of the stuff that I was buying last year, like I do not wear that anymore. So I just don't want to be a part of the problem. I would rather make it cool to, find gems because there's a lot of lightly worn things in the thrift shop. It's just like I just showed you guys with that two-piece that I had. Like, just because it's used doesn't mean that it's used, like, and there's so much stuff on the planet that gets thrown away, and it's time to just be better to the world that we live in. Like, I have so many clothes, and to think that sometimes I really feel like I do not have anything to wear. It's just because I do not want to wear anything. So I had my whole closet filled up with hangers, and I have that little tub because I didn't want to get a dresser yet, because I'm planning to get a new headboard that has like storage space inside of my bed to just be able to use more of my closet space. So, but I have stuff in there. So just going through everything, and honestly, it was so therapeutic to just get this stuff out of my closet. And it's going to be even better to just drop off some stuff at Goodwill today. I'm going to do my best not to go in, or the Salvation Army, whatever is closest. I really don't care. I'm just going to drop off. And it just feels so good, because it just feels like stagnant energy taking up all my good storage space. And since I am starting new to eBay, truthfully, I'm going to need a lot of my storage space. I'm going to go and get some more like storage cubes so that I can put inventory into my closet, because currently we have a lot of stuff in the storage in our garage downstairs, and my goal is to sell a lot of the stuff that I have in the garage and make and put up a whole wall full of shelving so that I could put my inventory downstairs. That way, when I get an order, I'll just go down there, pick up the stuff, which is why it's so important for me to start off with SKU numbers instead of kind of just having stuff put away randomly. I just want to start off in the most efficient way. And from being a prior business owner, I just know that there were so many things that I learned along the way. And sometimes if you could just put your ego aside and not feel like you have to know everything, or, have to get started right now, you could just take literally just a day or two. I'm not even asking you guys to take 2 weeks or anything, just a day or two to do some research. One, to see if this is something that you feel like is sustainable for you and it's something that you really want to do, because sometimes things look super shiny on the outside, and then once you get into the nitty gritty of it, there's nothing wrong with this, but you might choose not to do it, because pretty much all small businesses are work. Small business is not necessarily about like doing less work. Sometimes you're doing more work than you would do at a regular job. And sometimes at moments it could be for less money, especially when you're starting out. But the reason why I like entrepreneurship is because it still gives me time over my life. So I like not having to ask somebody. If I want to go on vacation, I don't have to ask someone, hey, can I have off a week? I don't have to do that. I can just simply plan for it. Like, I'll be able to put my store on. I'll be able to change my managing time or my handling time so that I could go on vacation, come back, ship out my orders, and, I could still be managing my shopping stuff while I'm on the go. And I just feel like that's nice. And I really like that once I get going, if I need to, I could just hire someone to fulfill my orders while I'm gone. So my starting off goal here is to make at least $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month was what I was making before with all my other businesses. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, but this is going to be the first thing that I really am going to be adding money to. Adding income into my life with, starting fresh as an entrepreneur. So I'm super excited about this because it's super doable. There are so many people making so much more a month. And if you start off with great organization, if you start off with mentorship, which there's mentorship all on this app, if you see what other people are doing and optimize what you're doing to start off with, there's so much room for growth, and you can grow quickly because you're not starting off just doing whatever and making mistakes that could cause you traffic on your eBay store because you don't know how to list things. It could cause you traffic because you don't know how to do customer service. You're not getting to people on time. You don't have a consistent schedule that you're planning to implement. And things for me, I noticed that I really thrive when I have a schedule. Like, my son is out of school right now, and I realized I felt so much more grounded kind of when he was in school, even though I felt felt that it was kind of annoying to always have to get up early during the week. But I find that it was helpful because I knew I had to do certain tasks in certain times. And I feel like this is going to really give me that routine that I like, so I can get up and, do my orders at the same time, handle my customer service every single day in the morning, and get back to people quickly. Of course, I'm going to have the app on my phone too and respond to customers, when I'm away from my home and doing other things. But I'm just super excited about it. If this is something that you guys want to do, or if you're already a reseller and you have any tips for me getting back into eBay and taking it serious, please, by all means, leave me comments down below. What is something that you wish that you knew starting off? What's something that you wish you had gotten early off? I know something that I got is that I've never done before is the SKU labels. That was super important for me because I just know how important it is to kind of just start off doing things the right way. I just feel like it saves you so much time, because I was just watching another video of someone who was trying to develop their system, and they were doing handwritten labels, and they were well into their business, and there's nothing wrong with this, but they were asking for advice for how to print out your SKU labels. And this is something that I take pride in. Research. There is somebody out there, even if it's not for Forex, even if it's not for eBay, there is someone on the internet who has written an article, who has posted a video about how to do this. This is what I mean by not needing to rely on yourself so much. Literally, we are in the information age, and there's pretty much almost nothing that you cannot find out on the internet. So just taking that little bit of time to research, a day, 2 days, even a week isn't that long, but just taking that week to kind of absorb some information, take some notes, get a playlist going of people who are already doing what you're doing. Just watch through them as you're going through your day. Listen to podcasts from people who are already doing this, kind of see what they talk about, what's important. For me, listening to people talk about listings over and over and over again made me realize the importance of knowing how to make a good title for your listing and making sure that the details are correct for your items. So there's so many people, as I've heard from multiple people on this app, who talk about how if you have low sales, there's something wrong with your listing. So me, as a beginner trying to hit the ground running, what I'm going to do is make sure that I do as much research as possible and find mentors on YouTube if I don't know anyone in person who is killing it at getting everything together as far as the listing itself. What goes in the title? What's important for the title? What should I leave out of the title? What's important about the descriptions? What can I not afford to do? I learned that even before opening up the app, I learned that sometimes when you sell similar and you don't adjust your settings to, fit your item, you might be throwing off your own algorithm because maybe there's something that they put in their listing that doesn't really match up to the item description. So it's just about being very detail oriented. And I find that it's harder for me to change bad habits once I already get into bad habits. So my whole process and my approach to this is going to be to start off right. So that's the end of this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.